Yeah.
What?
So that happened. Welcome back, friends. So we are camped outside of Independence right now. And there's a beautiful little spot down here. There's actually a river and everything. It was quite a good little night. But we are preparing to head up to Coyote Flats and camp and explore up there. Now, we have 3 rigs with us. We have myself and my wife. We have the Woods and their Gladiator. And then we have my friends, the Shaws, with their new JL, and they've got a pretty cool setup too. However, one cool thing about this trip is we're not taking the easy way up from Bishop to Coyote Flats, which is what normally everyone does. We are taking the hard route from Big Pine up. So, with that, we have to get into town, get some fuel, get a few little extra provisions that some of us forgot, and get on the trail. Let's get into it. Before we could leave, though, there was one last thing we had to take care of. And that was installing this decal my loving wife had made for me. That looks really cool. I like that. With that important task out of the way, it was time to make our way to the trailhead just outside of Big Pine. This trail has us starting just outside of Big Pine at 3,900 feet and will go all the way up to 10,400. The trail becomes very steep quickly. As Helen approached this corner, she made a slight overcorrection that landed her off the trail. With a little counterweight and some guidance, we had her back on the trail in short time. As we climbed, the trail continued to get steeper and steeper. Climbing this fast in elevation had some of the rigs feeling just a touch warm.
It's a long grade. Time to let them cool down for a little bit.
We let some of the vehicles cool down and then continue on, and around the corner would be our first mishap.
Good, I made your problem.
What's going on?
Excellent, the goddamn trailer.
What'd you say?
Say again? We lost the access to the trailer.
Oh no. Oh man.
We made our way down. We saw the axle had completely separated from the trailer. As we started to figure out a plan and realized the situation was not quite as bad as it could be, the mood changed. Yeah.
What?
So that happened.
Shut up, don't laugh at me.
This is not a great.
After a bit of joking around, we got to work. I mean, the bedside didn't really get wrecked too much. Oh no.
Whoa. It got pushed on one side.
We put my bottle jack right underneath the spring hanger on this side.
How about we put it right underneath the spare tire?
Wherever you want to put it.
Yeah, let's do that. Since that side tore off, it's going to want to walk like this.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to basically put.
So underneath that bag should be another set of straps.
I was gonna say the only way I can think to keep it is just to strap the snot out of it, every which way. And with a vague plan at hand, we got to work. Alright, what we did is we just wrapped a whole bunch of, well, 2 ratchet straps a whole bunch of times around the axles and the top of the perches and the spring, just trying to get everything to compress. And then we had the idea to make a triangle with these front straps, and that should help shift should help stop the axle from shifting side to side and also sliding backwards. Since we're going uphill hitting bumps, we don't want the axle to slide backwards. So we'll see how this works. Let's get that tire on and get going. As the trailer rolled forward, we held our breath, wondering just how long this fix would hold. We also knew that this was only the start, as the trail just gets harder from here. All right, we are moving. Hopefully that trailer holds together. That was an interesting fix, so just need to hold it together until we get it to camp, and then we can figure out a plan B on it. But we are moving, and we do have some clouds rolling in. Hopefully it's just shade and not wind. We have 2 more climbs, I believe, after the one we're off right now where the trailer broke, and then 1 gradual climb. In between there is a tougher section that people say it's very, very hard to get through. I don't have any doubt that our rigs will make it through this section, but I'm a little concerned about the trailer now. So anyway, let's get moving. Let's make it to camp. With each obstacle requiring expert navigation, our progress continued to slow down. All right, you're gonna climb on your passenger front. Just hold it right, there you go. Look at you, squeezed right through that.
Trying to. Taylor is gonna come up and actually try to scoot around it, so let's give it a try. Hold it right there. Yes. Squeeze your wrist like this. Now I can see how that would be an absolute nightmare in the spring.
Yes, that would be very hard in the spring, and like I said, it's easier to go up than it is to go down, because we're still going up the trail technically. After conquering the hardest part of the trail, we sat there and looked at the obstacle for a few minutes, contemplating how people would get stuck going the other direction.
It worked.
I'm just saying, there's no reason a Rubicon can't do it. So, And apparently, Scott, there's no reason
Why,
a gladiator can't do it.
I didn't. You barely kissed your rear bumper.
Yeah, just barely touched it.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
This
But-
rear end.
Yeah, you touched it right here.
Probably just enough to get the paint off.
That's okay, 'cause we're not yet to the point to have to rebuild the front and the rear end.
Oh, okay.
No, everything's fine.
Look how gorgeous this area is. I love this valley. Look at it. It looks like we might actually get some rain. Yeah. Let's get camp set up before that happens. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna get a little rained on. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. But this is gonna go up a little bit. Yeah, CG. The axle's still there, don't worry. With camp set up and dinner cooking, tonight's campfire topic was all about fixing trail brakes. I don't know, but I like the generator. Yes. Late that night, we'd have a friend from the local area come to visit us and hopefully bring some tools to help permanently fix the trailer. Despite our best efforts and Noah bringing a welder and generator to our campsite, we found that the generator was not able to handle the power requirements of the welder. Think generator's not enough power?
No, the generator wasn't enough power to tip the breaker. It's acting like it's a triple drill.
You know, it could be that when you go to weld, the draw, the generator isn't kicking up high enough quick enough. That's odd. Our next plan of attack was to try to make some homemade U-bolts using nothing more than some flat bar. This did not go over so well.
That wasn't close. It made contact.
Okay, you all right?
Yeah.
Let's
That's a little bit.
We decided that maybe making our own version of a U-bolt was not the best decision, so we strapped the axle back up to the trailer with ratchet straps.
I'm gonna.
Like to go to Coyote though.
Okay.
Click.
No, don't you know it's like this is.
Click, 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 click.
I'll be your toe crunch for you. Click.
Or as all of your tire shops do.
With the trailer put back together, we decided, let's go have some fun. and check out what Coyote Flats had to offer. Funnel Lake would be first on the list.
Looks like there's a lot more water than we thought there would be.
Probably cold as hell.
Yeah, I'm actually really shocked. From here, it looks pretty good. Last time I was here, it looked like a mud puddle.
That's not bad.
Is it quite refreshing?
It is.
It feel good. Yeah, that's a little too cold swimming. After spending some time at Funnel Lake, we continued on, picking up a full drive trail that would eventually take us to Coyote Lake. That's crazy. That's Coyote Lake. Or what used to be Coyote Lake, I guess. So, you guys want to continue up? No?
You see the switch back up there?
I see the switch back up there. No? What are you, Matt?
I see 3 switchbacks up there.
I see 3.
And
It's past 3 o'clock, guys.
past 3 o'clock.
Ah, okay. All right, we'll head back to camp for dinner. We decided that it was getting too late in the day to do too much more exploring. However, we did check out one more area, Rocky Bottom Lake. Up in here and park, and then just hiking up and over this ledge and go down to it. I mean, you could see it's really clear from here. You can see some pretty big rocks in the bottom of that thing.
Yeah, for about 20, 30 feet out.
Yeah.
Gone. And you see how low that water line is.
Yeah.
Because it only gets its water from these ridge lines here.
That's right. It only gets the water from the snowpack right here. And potentially if there's a little spring feeding it there.
It looks, yeah.
You can see Sugarloaf Mountain all the way from over here. And the trail we came in yesterday.
Where's Sugarloaf? Right there?
The peak to
The peak to the right,
Yeah.
right between the valley. And that road that we came in on all the way over there. With a little exploring out of the way, we made our way back to camp for dinner that night. It was a simple and much needed relaxing evening. Alright, so this is our last day here. We are heading down to Bishop now, but don't think this is really the end of the trip because we still have to get that broken trailer, the one where the axle is ratchet strapped to the trailer, down the mountain, down from Coyote Flats. And so hopefully we don't have any issues getting it down, but you never know. I don't really know what that part of the trail looks like, though. It's typically pretty flat. Well, with that, we're gonna finish packing up and get on the way. See what happens. As we started making our way down from Coyote Flats, we realized the trail was not going to be as smooth as we initially anticipated. Alright guys, we're off to your right underneath the power lines. We're gonna air up here. We all had a blast enjoying what Coyote Flats had to offer, and if you're ever in the area, I highly recommend taking a look.
Yep.
It also goes to show that with the right group of people, any adventure can turn out to be a good one.